think we should be good. About right there. Let me turn this on. So how I'm building this episode, take one. So what would it look like? What would success look like for the libraries? 10 of them are up. You have 10 locations, 10 businesses. So that means you'd have to identify the 10 businesses, 10 locations. We already have 2 of them identified, so we need 8 more. And then it's the supplies. So it's 2 sets of hinges on each. So 2 times 8, we need 16 hinges. The roof material comes in a roll. So you take that cost, already have it priced out, divide that by 8, and then same thing for the posts. You got the pricing for the posts, boom. So you divide the roll, that's what's going to be on the roof. It's like a copper, vinyl, PVC type material, so it should withstand the elements, the rain, the snow, etc. So you would need caulking just to kind of caulk the sides so it doesn't seep in and damage books. It's like a flat, simple roof. You need to identify builders. I drafted a note already that I'd send out to potential contractors, builders, so they know, hey, this is what we're doing. Would you like to be a part of the project? And this extraordinary project. So in exchange for being a part of the project, then we'll do some content for them and some advertising, write a press release, sending it out to the press, that whole thing, right? So 10 posts, and then there's this flat piece. You got the pricing for all of that. Screws are just, you're not going to need like a box of screws for each building, so you just kind of divide that up, kind of get an idea of how many screws per. And cement, bags of cement already priced out. The cement have that priced out, so then have it all on a list, so they know, okay, this is what it would cost to fund to get the materials. And these folks here, one mic, they have a company called Tap Room Tappers. So I'm gonna reach out to them and ask if they would create like a sign for the sides of the library. So the sides of the library would have the name of the business on the side, and you can tack it, Tap Room Tappers. On the side it says, oh, this library is sponsored by X, Y, and Z. Company, entrepreneur, business, attorney, real estate office, bail bondsman, whoever wants to sponsor the library. I already had the books. Rhonda was generous enough to donate 100 of her books. So this will be the test pilot in Bridgeport, and then we'll roll it out in other communities. So we got to get this identified. We have 3 people to assist contacting entrepreneurs, identifying locations, and contacting builders for the project. So what would success look like? It looked like it's done. They're up, they're out, the press came, they're excited, identified these are the 3 people who were involved and responsible for getting it off the ground, helping to organize it. They get shouted out, they know what they're doing, boom, did a great job, it's a celebration. That's what success would look like to me. Why are we doing it? Because I believe access is important. Having access to entrepreneurial books, leadership, self-improvement, development mindset, and I can just go there and grab that. Who did that? So part of the strategy initially was, we'd go to the Home Depot and have them write up a proposal. You have to be a 501c3. If you're a 501c3, they'll cut a check and you're building it out. And now you have to go find the locations. But I felt like it's for the community, so I want to go to the community and ask folks within the community to participate. Why give the press to So I think it's great that they're helping out, but it's the small businesses that their involvement. I think it's important. Some recognition, some things that they do. So it'll constantly up there. If it's, the library's there, the library like you'll have on the this is upside down. You have on the highway where you see people like, oh, this section of the highway is sponsored by. This library is sponsored by this business that's here in the community. So you bring an awareness to the project and you're talking about it and you're giving people who were involved in helping to organize it, they'll be the spokespeople for this project. I'd rather that than going to the Depot or Lowe's and get them funded. That's where we at. Okay? Any questions? Got questions? Okay. Very soon.